Alright guys, look at this. The track of a potential diamond crocodile. He may be a level 9. And he should be down there. He will stay here, doggo. This will be dangerous. On this occasion, we'll be checking a good number of hotspots in hopes of finally getting one of my dream rares, which is the melanistic banteng. You know, we'll be following this route on every single multiplayer server I visit because all these locations are known for being hotspots for banteng, although the banteng is not the only species that we'll find today because on these locations there are also plenty of crocodiles, stubble quails, feral pigs, foxes, I mean there are plenty of animals. Okay, let's see if it is possible to spot this croc here on the beach. Is that him? No, that's a level 6. Maybe over there? Level 6 and a level 5? So where's the big one? I wonder if we spooked him. Is that him? Yeah, level 8. He's a mythical. We are gonna go for a neck shot. Oh, he moved. Damn. And that's it, we got him. Clutch shot. Not too bad. Let's see. 914.51, it is almost 100 points shy from diamond, basically closer from being a level 7 than a level 9. Well, at least the shot was cool. Alright guys, this is literally 2 minutes after harvesting the last mythical crocodile and here we have another max estimate. Will this be the diamond? Well, that's a good question, let's find that out. Now, apparently this croc was headed that way, so I assume it is also resting right in the shore. Let's see if we can spot him here. And that has to be him, yeah, level 7. Max estimate. Unfortunately it is only a level 7, but it's not too bad because we're just starting the hunt. I'ma go for a brain shot using the Moradi model. And that's it, that was a brain shot. So the second max estimate of the hunt is only a level 7 with a score of 868.59, a relatively big level 7, it is almost a mythical. And look at this shot, we hit the brain, the upper neck, the middle neck and the jaw. Now let's continue, we gotta try to find a diamond. Level 9 legendary. Finally a level 9. He has a top estimate of 1076, which is not a promising estimate considering that the crocodiles tend to troll quite frequently, so I certainly wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being a troll, but regardless, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna approach him and we're gonna try to drop him using the new recurve. Okay, we're getting close to this crocodile. The only thing is that, as you can see, the wind is not that great, it could get bad at any moment and he may end up noticing us before we can get in range to use the bow. Now, in case you're wondering, the saltwater crocodile can be found in various locations, but mostly around the eastern side of the map. You know, all around this coast, on the beach, it is usually loaded with crocodiles, as well as on these swampy areas. I would say that if your goal is to get a diamond crocodile, one of the best things you can do is to stick to the coast and visit it on as many multiplayer servers as you can, because if you do that, it's very likely that you're gonna find a level 9 sooner rather than later. Almost 40 meters out, he's attentive. I'ma get to exactly 40. He's calm. Luckily the wind is still blowing in that direction, so it's not that bad. And now let's go for it. Can we get a barrel? And I assume that was a long shot. Yeah, there's the barrel block. It's gonna take a while for him to go down, and for a very good reason, because currently I'm using the 420 grain arrows, which are appropriate for crocodiles, but there's also the possibility of using the 600 grain, which are even more appropriate since they are a lot more powerful. I mean, these 420s are also ethical, but as you can see, they are barely powerful enough to take down a class 7 like a crocodile. Now let's see the size of this monster. There's a very high chance it is the first diamond of the hunt. Hopefully it is. And he's a diamond, 1017.06 core, barely diamond. And as you can see, the penetration with these 420 grain arrows was far from being impressive, because ideally I should have used the 600 grain, but I honestly forgot I was also carrying them, so I used these 420s instead, and while they are nowhere near to be as powerful as the 600, they are still enough to reach a long, as you can see. Alright guys, we're still on the same session where we got the diamond crocodile, and here we have the track of a max estimate red fox, maybe level 9. Oh, no way. That has to be him. I mean, that one's a female. But that one right there, which is a bit darker, should be the male. We still don't know if it is a level 7, level 8 or a level 9, and we're not gonna know until we claim it because I wanna keep it a surprise. You know, I'm not gonna spot it and we won't know how big it is until we see the harvest screen. Let's see. And we got him, he's down. Now the question is this max estimate heavy enough to be a level 9? We'll see that in a moment. We don't know what it is, the only thing we know is that it's a max estimate and that it could be a legendary. So far we have gotten one diamond red fox here on Emerald Coast, so if this one makes it, it would be our second on this map. Let's see his size. Okay, 13.38, it is a mythical, really big mythical. The shot was not that great, but luckily it was good enough to drop him on the spot. As you can see, we hit the thoracic vertebrae and the right lung. It was a bit too high, but we got him good enough. Level 5 Fallow Deer. Same session. As you can see, he has a top estimate of 289, honestly I don't know if it is a diamond, but I believe that rack is the small diamond rack, so it could either be a big troll or a small diamond, which would be great because we are yet to find a Diamond Fallow Deer here on Emerald Coast, so it would be our first one. You know, nowadays the Diamond Fallow Deer is far from being the most special trophy due to the fact that a lot of people have been grinding for a great one Fallow Deer in the last few months and a lot of diamonds have been produced, probably hundreds of thousands, hence the value of these trophies is very low now in relation to other species, since at this point most players have dozens of these Diamond Fallow Deers most likely. Now, in the last few weeks, a lot of people have been asking me if I ever plan to go back to grinding for any great one, because you may have noticed that in the last few months I've been focusing mainly on multiplayer and I have completely neglected any kind of single player grind, including both great one grinds and grinds for rares and diamonds. So my answer to that question is that yeah, I definitely plan to go back to great one grinding in the near future, because we cannot forget that we're yet to find a great one black bear. We still haven't gotten one, even though they've been out for almost 2 years now. I mean, to be frank, I've barely grinded black bears. I actually attempted to start the grind and I killed something like 800 bears, which is not a lot, so it is completely understandable that we're missing that trophy, but I think it's time to finally go serious and do our best to get our first one. Although before we go and retake the grinding mindset, first I wanna do a few more attempts at finding a melanistic banteng here on Emerald Coast, and of course the elusive melanistic pheasant on Hirschfelden. Okay, he's alert. Less than 50 meters out. Now he's attentive. Luckily he's facing the other way and he cannot see us, so it should be very easy to get even closer. He's still on the same position. Not a great angle. So what I'ma do here is that I'ma alert him to make him turn around and we can go for a barrel. Let's go for it. Oof. Alright, apparently we got him good, but for a moment I thought we messed it up. Yeah, he's down. Now let's see a score of this fallow deer, potentially the second diamond of the hunt. Let's see a score. 253.51, he's a diamond, a small diamond but a diamond nonetheless. So that's it guys, that is the second diamond of the day and our first diamond fallow deer here on Emerald Coast, not too bad.